There's many Bansi birds in Vrindavan. Yesterday we went to Bandirwan. There is also Bansi bird. There's many places where there's Bansi Vrat. This is the speciality of Vrindavan. In Vrindavan, this Bansi Vrat is very special because all the Ras Leelas that Krishna did here. Why is it called Bansi Vrat? Because all the Ras Leelas took place under the tree. In Hindi, it's called Bargat tree. What is the meaning? In Tetra Yuga, Sita Devi Sita Devi gave a vardhan to this Prat because Dashrath Maharaj did Binda Dan. What did that tree said? He said that Sita Devi gave a Brinda for Dashrath Maharaj. What did Sita Devi say? All the trees, this tree, he gave a mouth, said that the leaves will stay evergreen throughout the year. It doesn't matter what weather it is. In Dwapar Yuga, Ram said, in Dwapar Yuga, I will come as Krishna, and under this burden tree, I will do Ras Leela. Many Vaishnavas are asking this question, and they give the answer. Why did Krishna perform the Ras Leelas under this tree? All the Leelas that Krishna, the topmost Leela of Krishna's pastimes is Ras Leela. In Upper Vrindavan, it's called Nitya Leela. Krishna, by the arrangement of Yog Maya, he did this Leela in Bhoma Vrindavan. Bhagwan Krishna, he came with his associates he manifested it here in Bhoma Vrindavan. You should always listen to this Leela. If you don't listen to this Leela, then if you say, oh, we are not qualified to listen to this Leela, then you cannot say this. That's what Chaitanya Prabhu has said in Krishna Kaviraj Das has said in Krishna Chaitanya. You should listen to this Leela. Actually, you should listen to this Krishna Leela. If you don't listen, then you would perform aparadh. It doesn't matter your adhikar or not. That you have to look at afterwards. If you are qualified or not qualified, that doesn't matter. But you should listen Krishna Leela. At the time of death, you have to go to yoga. At that time, you are not going to think of anything. So then you have to go to hell. So if you are chanting, you will never ever go to hell. Devotees would never go to hell. Like Ajmail, who was chanting Narayan's name, he didn't. Even though he did so much pap, he didn't go to hell. Whichever place is, wherever we are here, this place, even the demigods, this is a very special place for even for the demigods and demigoddesses. Like for this Shivja in Gopishwar, even Shivji is here as a Gopishwar. One day Shivji, in his mind, he had a ichha, he had a desire that I want to participate in the Ras Leela. In the Shastra, it's written, if you got a body, you have, because of his body, he cannot participate in Ras Leela. So he said to Yogmaya, and he said, I want to participate in the Ras Leela. So we've just compared, we just came from Brahma Kund. We just came from Brahma Kund. In what did Shivji do? You know how we collect the water in the bucket from there? In the similar way, what did Yogmaya do? He put Shivji in the water. And he said, now you got a gopi body, now you go east, now you go and join in the Ras Leela. Ishan, it's the Ishan, east. So he said, you sit there in that place. You just sit there, quietly sit in that place. Then Krishna played the flute, all the gopis go together, and today I will do Ras Leela. Then Krishna, after a while, he said, I am not very happy. Where is Anand? I am not happy. Because there is some other strange person here. Because when the Ras Leela happens, all the like-minded gopis are there. So gopis started to look at each other and say, oh, who is this strange person here? Is anybody strange here? Who is it? So all the gopis were there, Vipaksha, the Lalita, Vishaka, Chandravali, all the gopis, they started to look at each other and say, who is this strange person? Krishna said, no, there is somebody here who is a stranger here. This is in Shastra. Here, when we look here, it looks at a small place, but in Shastra, it's a very huge, very big place. It's like a lotus flower. When the lotus flower blossoms, all the leaves blossom. See, similarly, like when the lotus flower blossoms, how big it looks. So similarly, this Vrindavan Dham is like that. It's really, really big. Even though when we look at it, it looks like a small area, but it's not. It's really widely spread. There's 1,000 gopis. How many gopis are here? How many of us are here? Maybe 50 or 60 people are here. But here, when the Ras Leela used to happen, thousands and thousands of gopis would be here. This is the Swarup of Chintamani. 100 crore. 100 crore. 1,000 crore gopis. Sometimes it's also... All the gopis were wandering and came here and then looked at her. There is one gopi who looks very beautiful. She's dressed up very nicely, but she's sitting quietly. So they went to him, and said, hey, tell us, where are you from? So the gopis, and your Purnama, she forgot to give the name to Shivji. Okay, if you don't know your name, tell me which village are you from? What is the name of your mother and father? Are you married? Then if you are married, then what's your husband's name? If you are... What is the name of your husband? Then also she didn't say anything. So gopis started to pinch his cheeks here and there, and then so the bhaktas came. Yogmaya came and said, "Oh, just leave him alone. Don't give him any more punishment." And then Yogmaya took Shivji to Krishna, and then Krishna said, "From today, your name will be Gopishwar Mahadev." The outside, there is a Gopishwar who is outside in the entrance of the gate. He's seated there as a security guard. So we have to take permission from him. whoever comes in the Rasas Leela, first we have to do pranam, we have to go into puja to Gopishwar and ask for his permission and then come into Ras Leela. We have to do it properly. Like we went to Govinda temple but they didn't allow us in. Why they didn't let us in? Because they saw so many of us. So they got frightened. So that's why. But some gopis went in the Govinda temple. So similarly, in the Gopishwar, without the permission of Gopishwar, we cannot come here. Sukadev is telling Parikshit Maharaj, hey, Saint Bhagavan is saying, why did he do this Ras Leela? One is Yogmaya, one is Mahamaya. When Mahamaya is the Jivas, in the Yogmaya, Jivs are saved, and with Mahamaya, Jivs are drowned. And all the Leelas Bhagavan do, he doesn't do Leela with his ordinary Jivas. When Bhagavan does the Leela, he does it with his Nitya Parikars. Who was in the Ras Leelas? Who joined these Ras Leelas were Munichari, all the gopis during the Ram Leela, during the Tetra Yuga. These Munis were doing tapasya, and the Ram gave them. Ram said, I will fulfill your dreams when I come in Dwapar Yuga as in Vraj, and I will fulfill your dreams. All the Nitya Siddhas are Lalita Vishaka. When he got the association of the Nitya Siddhas, there are two symptoms, Anurag. You should listen if you're doing the Ras Leela. There's two symptoms of Anurag. You are so attached, like you attached to each other so much that you could never be able to leave each other. That is called Mahabhav Tithi. So, the second lakshan is darshan mein. So, when you take the darshan of the Govinda, even if they take Govind's darshan, they always think that I've never ever taken darshan of the Govinda. Who does this happen to? Nitya Siddhas. Until the associations of the Nitya Siddhas, then you have Anurag in your heart. And then Yog Maya will give us permission to participate. Even though when Krishna played the flute, gopis were in their own households. They left whatever they were doing. Because the gopis had so much anurag, as soon as they heard heard the flute, whatever they were doing, they left immediately and they joined and they started to run towards Lord Govinda. All the ladies of the Vraj, what was in the Vamsi, this flute? It was the Kleem mantra, the Kleem Beej mantra of the Gopal mantra. What is in the Beej mantra? Your name is there, your Swarup is there. Everything is in that seed. Then what does Govinda do? And he gives you the name. Murali Radhe Radhe Naam, Radhe Radhe Naam. When he plays the flute, that Radhe Radhe Naam is Lalita Vishaka Chatri Chandri. What did they do? All these gopis, they started to run towards Krishna. They reached here in Rasasthali. They came from all different directions and they reached Rasasthali. Rasasthali. What did Yogmaya do? Murti. What did Yogmaya do? When the Murti, they're like the body remained in their house, so the husbands thought, oh, my wife is here. And the transcendental body, that went to the Ras. When you have to learn the sabda of the Bansi. And Yogmaya did. So there were some gopis, Yogmaya stopped them. Because there's gopis that didn't come to the Raslila, and because they had so anurag, they were meditating so deeply, and they left their body, and they came. They didn't, sorry, they left. He was doing all the leelas here under this. He did many leelas here, Ras Leela. After them, those Sakhis. Because they had their pride, each gopi had a pride. It's called Saubhamagya, means we are so fortunate. We are so fortunate. Krishna, every gopi thought Krishna is playing with. And so Radhaji saw that Krishna is playing Ras Leela with every gopi. So Radharani saw that. When Radharani saw that Krishna is with each and every gopi, then she got mad and she got up. Then our Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur is saying, and what did the Krishna? To pacify the man, he to cut the pride, to cut the abhiman of the gopis, and then to go pacify Radha's man. He left this Raslila, and then there is more katha, and then we go to Sringarvat. There is more katha of that in Sringarvat.